Good afternoon everyone. So today we will be starting with the topic which is functions of Reserve Bank of India. So basically we have two types of functions. The first one is the monetary function and the second one is the non-monetary functions. Under the monetary functions we have 6 sublisted functions, and under the non-monetary functions we have two subheadings, which is supervisory functions and promotional functions. Coming to the first, we would be starting with monetary functions. Monetary functions, the first one is the issue of banknotes. Since we all know that RBI is the only one has the monopoly of controlling the currency and having the overlook of credit control of India. So basically we can say that the Reserve Bank of India is known as the issue department, and bank also maintains certain reserve which is known as minimum reserve system. So basically we can say that the RBI not only hold the currency management and credit control system, but it also help in proper planning and controlling for the distribution of money. It is possible only if the RBI has the monopoly authority. So basically coming to the next, which is the banker to government, only the RBI works as a banker to government. Nobody or no organization after RBI can work as a banker to government. So RBI receives money on behalf of the union and state government of India, and RBI can provide advance to the government for a period of 90 days. The next is RBI act as a bankers to bank. Since we can say that the RBI is the lender of last resort, because at the time of financial assistance and at the time of requirement of cash, RBI is the only one who can act as a lender of last resort. And this is one of the most important characteristics of the RBI, that it provides a lender of last resort not only to the banks but also to the rest of the commercial as well as central bank. They help us to providing demand of the funds to the commercial bank as well as to the central bank. Next is RBI act as a foreign exchange reserve. RBI not only control the currency management, credit control, planning, organizing, lender of last resort, but it also maintain, it also promote the currency of our country. So basically it helps in maintaining the fixed exchange rate with all the member countries. The last one is the credit control. Credit control, through credit control there can be increase in the growth of priority sectors. The RBI can control the inflation and deflation scenario in the economy, as well as there can be increase in the growth of the economy, so that we can ensure that there is a proper flow of bank credit to various sectors. So these are the 6 listed monetary functions of RBI. Coming to its supervisory functions, which is one of the segment of non-monetary functions. It helps in supervisory functions are basically those functions which help in establishment, improvement of a better banking system, like providing license. RBI helps in providing license to various commercial banks so that there can be increase in the conditions of the banking, as well as there can be boost in the loan facilities. Next is coverage of bank operations. Coverage of bank operations include maintaining a minimum paid up capital. Next is they like to maintain certain cash reserve ratio. statutory reserve ratio so that at the time of emergency they can convert the liquid assets into the cash. Next is it helps in branch expansion as well. In rural areas, many branches have been opened so that there can be expansion as well as growth of commercial bank towards the banking sector.